Maupin Field Shelter. Ooh, this is cool. The Reids Gap to Rockfish Gap section. See you further on up the trail. This is pretty much how it's been since Reids Gap. For the last 2 miles, just these rocks. So it's been a little bit slow going. My feet are feeling tender right now, for sure. My daughter is like a mile ahead of me, kind of setting the pace. She's dragging me along today. But we're making good time, doing some good miles. It's been a beautiful day, absolutely beautiful. We have seen no wildlife yet. I have not seen a deer, I have not seen a bear. I've maybe seen one squirrel and a handful of birds. But we're getting close to the shunnies, so I'm thinking I may see some there. Supposed to be a pretty day today. Just following the white blazes. How's this going along this cliff? Per the AT, we just said it is a merciless challenge that is worth the effort for sure. But I mean, the rocks were crazy yesterday and it just continues on. We're feeling a little bit better this morning, but it was definitely a slow start because our legs were aching so bad last night. Both of us couldn't go to sleep. So we woke up late, which that's okay. But yeah, there are houses lined up, oh sorry, all along that ridge over there. But we are headed northbound to Rockfish Gap. So we've got about 12 miles to go. And it is 10 o'clock, so we definitely need to move a little faster if we can. I'm gonna go check out this sign over here though. We're seeing a lot of no camping between this sign on the trail or behind this sign in this area. The last spring that we stopped at last night to get some water, much needed water, ended up being basically just a dirty puddle. And we ran into one of the homeowners of the houses that were built along the AT. And she said, you know, that basically that's the spring that feeds all those houses. So it is pretty much run dry, though it was showing that it was a, you know, a pretty substantial water source on the Far Out app, but it is not. So we kind of had to ration our water this morning. But it says we have a spring coming up in about 2 miles, but it's not a full running spring, but just hoping we can get some water from it. But yeah, from my experience, I mean, there has been, you know, some good flowing, you know, waterways, but you experience these long stretches, there is no water, so you definitely have to be prepared. And that, you know, there are places that, you know, you would think there would be water, they're just dried up. So, but man, it's a pretty day. You see the valley down below. How you feeling, Chloe?
Good.
Good. All right, we'll see y'all further on down the trail. Walking the plank into more rocky waters. For real. I mean, the rocks have just been a ongoing theme for this section. Then they continue. Oh boy. But we're still smiling. We're still having fun. It's just really rocky. To the Wolfe shelter. It's up there. We saw a couple that maintains the trail in this area about a mile back, but man, there's plenty of water here. This is beautiful. We are going to get off at Rockfish Gap, which is another 5 miles, but since we didn't have enough water to boil this morning, we had just enough to keep with us to drink. We're going to go ahead and take a break here and cook a meal for lunch. This feels so good. I literally feel like I am walking into spring, like just watching all this stuff bloom after walking in dead leaves for the longest time. This is beautiful. It's hard to see it, but you can see the green popping on that mountain that we just crossed over. It's really beautiful. Dogwoods. We are almost to Rockfish Gap. And all we can think about are hamburgers. We had a nice chat with a section hiker named Vintage. And it was a really good day. That's all we have to say. Tough section, but a really, really good day and a really good end to our day. And there's the sign. Rockfish Gap. So excited for a hamburger. This is our kind of trail magic right now. What is all this? This bad news bears.
Look at this bad boy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, 5. You want to get 5 guys? No.
This is literally the biggest pretzel I've ever seen. It's the size of my head. All right, even a 0 day on trail is not necessarily a 0 day. We just got done washing all of our clothes and retreated everything with the Sawyer insect repellent, clothing gear and tent spray. My husband just found a tick on him, and it's been over 6 weeks since I've treated my gear and clothes, so it was time to retreat anyway. It's either, I believe it's 6 to 7 washes or 6 to 7 weeks, whichever comes first. But yep, just threw everything in the washer, got it clean, and then sprayed everything down, and it's just drying out here in the sun. And then we're ready to hit the trail very early tomorrow. We're going into Shenandoah National Park, so looking forward to that. So see you on the trail tomorrow. I hope y'all are having a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye.